What's up everybody, Typical Gamer here, and today for you guys, I'm super excited to bring you brand new gameplay of the new Assassin's Creed Origins. This video is sponsored by Ubisoft, who brought me out to Los Angeles before E3 to play the game and capture footage. I also want to mention that this is a work-in-progress build of the game, so a lot of the small things may change when the game is finally released, but most probably the core mechanics will stay the same. I'm going to be focusing on and going through a lot of the changes that Assassin's Creed Origins has made to the series, and what new and exciting features and gameplay updates that we can look forward to as well. I'm talking a new combat system, we got awesome graphics, and even more customization than ever before. I'm also going to be dropping a link in the description below for more information about the game. Make sure you click that link and check it out. If you watch this and enjoy this video and you want to see more Assassin's Creed Origins videos in the future, and maybe even a walkthrough when the game comes out, be sure to smack that like button. Let's see if we can hit 10,000 likes. And if you're new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Now, usually I would do sort of a live commentary on this stuff and sort of do a playthrough on it as well. I'm going to have a second video that's more like that. But sort of the audio at the event, there was a lot of people talking and it wasn't very clear. So I think it's better if I do a voiceover and sort of talk about the new features that I like about the game. So hopping right into it, I love the new location for the game. It's set in ancient Egypt, so we got pyramids, beautiful architecture, and a bunch of different sort of wildlife. The ecosystem is very different than other Assassin's Creed games that we've seen before. I mean, I killed a hippo in the water, and then there's just like gazelle. It's probably not even a gazelle. I don't even know what the real name is. They're just running around in the field, and I'm sure there's going to be some crazy other creatures as well. But definitely those things, they look really, really good. I want to go explore some pyramids. I want to explore some like dungeons or something like that. There's got to be some crazy stuff like that in the game, and there definitely is, because from the trailer you can see him like climbing up the pyramid and stuff like that. I didn't get to do it, but we didn't get to play like the entire thing. Maybe we did. I don't know. I think we were set inside like a certain parameter almost, but it does look absolutely beautiful. I believe they had me set in 4K, and it might have been on the new Xbox One. I think they might have been using the dev kit or something like that, but it looked absolutely amazing. I toned it down for YouTube just to 1080p, but I mean, I kind of wish that I told them, because they had asked me if I want to do 4K or 1080, and I said 1080 because I thought 4K would be too much, but it was absolutely beautiful. And in 4K is probably definitely the way you want to play this game. But yeah, the graphics are beautiful. It looks amazing. And in terms of graphics, you'll notice that the mini-map is completely gone. There's no mini-map in like the bottom left corner anymore. There's only like a compass at the top that you see. I feel like that's getting a popular thing. You just put the compass at the top, and it sort of has the objectives lined up there as well. And then of course you can open your menu and get to the map too. And it's an open world game, so that's kind of funny that they did take that out. But I feel like it does get you more immersed into the game experience, and sort of observe your environment more, the lovely, beautiful environment that they made. All the sand around here and the water. Let me just go back to the graphics real quick. The water and underwater gameplay looks absolutely stunning. And I'm not just saying that, it looks really, really great. I mean, you can see the gameplay right now. It does look really, really good. But in terms of big changes, I mean, Assassin's Creed has always been known for assassinating people. Of course, I mean, it's in the name. And sort of that combat style. But they've actually changed things up. They shaked it up enough that it's not like, oh, this is a completely different game, but it's like an overhaul of the core mechanics. So it's got like an RPG style now. You can level up, and there's like a more detailed skill tree where you can unlock sort of abilities from that, and you level up from like assassinating people, and I think probably doing missions as well. Maybe it's just from taking people out. I wasn't paying too much attention to that because I was having too much fun taking people out during these freaking missions. So in the RPG style, there's also new weapons and loot that has different stats. Now, what do I mean by that? If you've ever played an Assassin's Creed game before, you'll know sort of you got your core equipment, and then when you play missions and stuff like that, it can be sort of upgraded. You don't really have weapons that you could hold on to that are sort of like throughout the map. It's sort of stuff that you have to buy through merchants, or you know, it's given to you through a quest line. But in this game, you can actually pick up loot from people, and you can get different weapons. You have more weapon slots, like at least from me, where my character was upgraded to, because I think we had characters that were certainly a little bit further into game. My character had 2 sort of sword slots. Well, I had a sword, like a curved sword, and also a spear that I equipped, which is really cool. But then I also had 2 slots for my bow and arrow, and I had one that was just like a standard bow and arrow, and then one that was like on its side and could shoot multiple arrows at once. So I thought that was really cool. But there's also the biggest part to me, the one that stood out the most, and the one that I like the most. There is weapons with their stats. So I'm pretty sure there can be legendary weapons. I don't know if they're going to call it legendary, but there's like different tiers to this stuff. Like you got your basic equipment, your better equipment, your best equipment, and then the better than the best equipment, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be looking forward to leveling up and finding those equipment. Probably, man, you know what? It'll probably be in the pyramid. It'll definitely probably be in the pyramid, that really high level stuff. And it's really cool because like I said previously, before you used to find like weapons on the ground, you can pick them up and use them for like sort of that moment, but then you'd have to drop them, and now you actually get to keep them. And surprisingly, you get to craft weapons as well, I believe. So I didn't really get into that, but apparently you can, and to me that sounds really freaking cool. Now, moving up over here, so I actually got to experience something called the arena mode, and I don't believe this is in any Assassin's Creed before, and we only got to experience like sort of 2 levels of it. One was sort of, they sent like different gladiators to come fight you. I don't know if they'd be called gladiators in this ancient Egyptian time, but different arena fighters, there we go, to come fight you during this sort of like sequence, and then there was like 2 or 3 levels to that. And I did that one pretty awesomely. Not to toot my own horn here, but there's like the arena itself looks really cool. There's like lots of traps all around, and you can sort of use your environment to your advantage to take people out. But I sort of just went straight in and started attacking them. Oh, speaking of attacking them, I mean, I was talking about the weapons and stuff like that, but the combat system has been pretty much overhauled. There's like more of a blocking system and dodging, and sort of like a give and take sort of system of the combat. So if you're not smart, you can die pretty easily in this game. So you got to actually like block with your shield, dodge when they try to attack you, attack, and then there's like heavy attacks as well, and you can sort of combine them to do crazy stuff. And on to that note, there is now boss battles. Now I don't know if you saw the trailer, but there's like this giant like snake serpent thing, and I'm assuming it looks like you're gonna have to take that thing out. So that's one of the bosses, but the boss I experienced was in the arena. It's just like massive dude. He has a massive health bar, and he doesn't like to die. He doesn't. He doesn't like to lose health either, and I learned that in a very surprising manner because I kept wailing on this dude, and eventually I took him down after a few tries. I did not make it a few times, but eventually when I got a hold of the combat and stuff like that, I mean, we only got to play for like an hour. So I feel like if I got more than that, you'd be seeing some like pro-level expert Assassin's Creed Origins gameplay. So they should definitely bring me back. I want to play again. I want to show you guys how next level I can be at this game. But anyway, those boss battles, I always like the idea of boss battles, and I think that just from the one that I got to experience, it was really cool. And hopefully fighting that giant serpent will be as awesome. I'm assuming it'll be more awesome, because I mean, who doesn't want to fight a giant snake as an assassin? That's pretty next level. Other things that I noticed, the horse is back, and then I believe you can get camels as well, which is really, really cool. I want to ride a camel. And then there's also like on horse fighting and mechanics like that. I didn't really get to capture too much of that, so I think there's some B-roll they gave me that I can show you guys of them fighting on the horses and like using their sword and the bow and arrow and stuff like that. That looked really cool. And then I also used, which I found to be pretty new, they used to have eagle vision in Assassin's Creed. They now have an eagle that you could send out, and I don't remember his name, but you got to give your eagle a name. I think he already has a name. But you can send out this eagle, and it can scout for you and see where enemies are. They mark it on your map, and then from there you can plan your like stealthy approach or your loud approach, or see any objectives that you need to complete. Now, I did this, and I marked out all the enemies sort of in the area, and then I strategically took them out one by one until my plan was thwarted by someone that saw me, because I wasn't next level yet, you know? I wasn't the next level assassin I needed to be in that situation. But yeah, all of that, I mean, I didn't get to play too much. I wish I got to play more. But from what I've played, there's certainly a difference from the other Assassin's Creed. I mean, I've been playing this game, this series, for a long, long time, and I would say this one probably has brought the most changes to the series, which is going to be pretty refreshing for a lot of people, myself included. and I think a lot of people enjoyed the changes as well. Like I said, I'm going to have a second video of more just gameplay going up on my channel very, very soon. But if you guys watched and enjoyed this video, make sure you smack that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Let me know what you guys think about the game. If you guys want to check out more details, I'm going to be putting a link in the description below, so be sure to click that. And again, shout out to Ubisoft for sponsoring this video. Really appreciate the support, and let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment and of any thoughts or what you're most excited about, and hopefully I get to play this game again very, very soon. Again, I will have another video, but yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and peace out.